Hello everyone, this is Starfield165, and today I will be bringing you a review of Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 Voyager class Blitzwing. So here is a quick look at the package. Nice picture of Blitzwing, product art, and that's it. So here is Blitzwing in his jet fighter mode. And I'll say it looks really cool. It's very reminiscent in my mind of the classic jet fighter mold, because you have these, I don't know what you want to call these, but these pieces on the top here that run with the rocket boosters from that particular toy and mold. But overall, it looks very nice. You got the tank cannon sticking out the back here, which I guess you could say could pass for exhaust. Your mileage may vary on that, but that's what I think it is. You have some nice landing gear up here on the front. It's molded in back here. There's a nice yellow cockpit. You have a nice nose cone. You can see there's a bit of gappage there because the head is spring-loaded. Therefore, wants to push this out, and this is just rubber. Otherwise, it'll probably poke some kids' eye out. I'm not bothered by this. I know it bothers other people, but mine doesn't seem to have as strong as a spring as others, so that's good. Overall, really nice. I like the red paint on the edge of the wings here. Then you do have his weapons up here, and you can separate them. He has a sword. This is like a lavender color. It's a separate color from this, but overall this is a nice rendition of a reimagining of what Blitzwing's sword was on the original toy. If I remember correctly, it looked a bit like this. That's that. And you got his gun. Again, looks a bit reminiscent of Generation 1 toy, except it's black. I think the original toy had a purple one. Do correct me on that if I'm wrong, I may be. Okay, and for the time being, I'm just going to take the missile out of here. I'll show that off later in tank mode when we get there. So, for comparison, here we have full Cybertron Sideswipe. You can see how they stack up. Now, Blitzwing does have 5mm ports underneath the wings here, so you can get some weapons and peg them in underneath, like so. You skewer people when he flies. Now, I did forget to flip these panels out here. They fill out the wings. They won't make much of a difference in terms of how the toy looks, but they're there. So to transform Blitzwing, first I'm going to raise the camera, because even though he's only going to get shorter, I'm going to be lifting him up, transform him. And I'll flip up the landing gear if you haven't already. Let's see, and then you want to take the fuselage of the jet here and just unpeg it like so, and swing it down. Peg it and swing it down like so. Then you can take cannon here, bring it up, over like so. Inconceivably, you can make like a crossover of the tank and jet if you leave this up and I were to take these back in. I'm not going to show that off right now. I'm going to already show that off in one of his videos, so I'm not going to show that here. If it wasn't for him, I would not know about it. But, bring that forward like so. And you want to come up here, you want to unpeg the cockpit. And you want to bring the entire thing down. Like so. And it will peg in up in here. And you can collapse this part back into the nose cone itself. And then peg it in like so. Then you want to bring tail fins down here like so. Kind of cumbersome. Focus the camera so I can see what I'm doing. And then you want to let's see, come down here and bring the treads out of the legs. Focus the camera. Then you want to bring these pieces out as well. These treads are hollow here. Then you want to take this panel here, fold it back in on the wing, and then just collapse the entire wing completely flush with the foot here, or with the leg, like so. We collapse it inward. Then you got a tab here on the inside of the tread. It's going to peg into the thigh, right there, like so. And that will peg in nicely. And then you can rotate the foot around like so, and just bring the skeleton up like that. Actually, you might want to rotate it around a bit, like so. I prefer actually doing it like that. And this is the same thing on the other side, the other leg. Flip this panel inward, bring the entire thread section thing out, then fold out the part from inside, peg it into the thigh, collapse the entire wing bit down after rotating the foot around correctly. I got it in another way. Yeah, no, I got it another way. Okay. Okay, so we're almost done. Then you want to... Let's see what I'm going to do first. Yeah, I'm going to come back up here, take these pieces and just unpeg them, and bring them out like so. Then, I'm going to want to focus again. I'm really bad at focusing today for some reason. I do apologize for that. There we go. And you want to, let's see. Yeah, you want to rotate them like so. And then you bring this bit down like so. And you have a tab here. We'll tab into where the other slot tabbed into to form the turret. And I'll take this off camera for a minute so I can better see what I'm doing. And then flatten the turret itself out of it. And do the same thing over here. Rotate it. And then peg it in like so. Okay. So you got the turret pretty much finished. Like so. Then you want to come up this area here, and you want to pretty much pull the legs out like so. There's like the one big slider in here, and just gotta pull it out like so. You can see it's closed those gray pieces. And then you got a tab right here, and you got a tab, and you got a slot down here, right there, and we'll tab into a slot and a tab in here. And it's kind of hard to do, so I am going to do it off camera, but seeing as I told you how to do it, it shouldn't be too hard to do without seeing it. Just in order for me to not be here all day or all night, depending on where you are watching this in the world, I'd rather do it off camera. Save time. Just takes some finagling to do this. It's quite frustrating at the same time. Probably my only major gripe about this toy is that I can never easily get this stuff tabbed in. And I would edit this out, but I'm too lazy to do that. There we are, I got it. I succeeded in untabbing this too. Got the turret back in, and I just peg the leg, which I'm just going to disregard that and just keep it loosely tabbed in like so. And we're ready to go. Lower the camera right there. And I'll put the missile, which is nothing much to look at, just a generic missile, but I will want to zoom in real quick on the detail inside the barrel. You can see that there's a really nice detail inside the barrel there. I'll put this little thing turret for the time being, like so. And I'll fill in this gap here, and I think with a bit more hold. I'll take this here, take the gun, peg the gun in front like so, and I'll just tab it into the back of the turret here, which isn't mandatory to do or anything. I just like the look of it better. And it looks like, you know, like on some tanks nowadays, you have a turret on the top, especially with the big cannon. So, yeah. Overall, it's nice. I mean, you do have the jet cockpit nose cone sticking out the back. You can tell that these are kind of like thrusters, or wings back here hanging off the end, but they don't phase me very much. Your mileage may vary, but I like it a lot. I like the tan. Color reminds me of like a World War II German Panzer tank. Now to the cannon itself, fire, you just want to place back like so. It's kind of cool. That can go in and out like this. Kind of like when the cannon fires, it recoils in real life. That's cool. I'm going to leave off to the sides of it now, actually. It's quite volatile. But yeah, the tank turret can do a full 360. But the funny thing about it is it rotates up here. So when it rotates, you got this big portion of it hanging off the side, which looks really unnatural. And even from this angle, it looks really odd. So the best you can do and manage is maybe something like that. It still looks alright, but I personally leave it at the front. So anyways, it looks good. Personally, I don't really have a preference of the two modes. I like them both a lot. They're both other strengths and weaknesses. I do like tanks more than I like jets in general, but again, they're still equal in my mind. So yeah, for comparison in this mode, here is side pipe again. You see they're about the same length, but Blitzwing's about twice as tall. The turret, or take this gun off here, easier to see. Okay, that's that. He has to transform Blitzwing into his robot mode. You want to take the weapons and separate them from off the side. And then you want to, let's see, what do I want to do first here? I want to peg these sections here, the legs from the side. Then I'm going to collapse them back in, like so. Push them back in. Now I'm going to rotate them around to this side. Then we're going to unpeg the treads from the thighs. I'm going to bring the wing out of it. You'll see why in a minute. Collapse the tread back into the larger tread, and collapse the entire thing flush with the leg like so. Let's see. Then rotate the entire leg around like so. And then rotate the entire foot itself around like so. And then bring this tail fin bit up like so on the side. And you can flip out the feet. Get some really nice, solid, large, and flat feet like so. It's quite foldable too. We'll get into that more later in robot mode. There we are. Focus the camera. I'm going to do the same thing to the other leg. Actually, first with this leg. Make sure this piece back here is flush with the wing. And then you're going to bring it in as far as possible. And it will only go in about that far. Most is the same out the back, which is fine. You don't see it from the back. And you want to do the same thing to the other leg. Bring the tread down. Collapse it in. Bring the entire wing out. Then collapse the entire tread in. Make it flush possible with the leg. Rotate it around beneath the thigh. Like so. Rotate the entire foot around. Running the tail fin bit up. Split the legs, or split the feet, or so you can get the feet. Bump the camera, and then collapse the wing back in like so. Now you got his legs, and now you got that happened, which was not intentional at all. Straighten them up a bit, and raise the camera. He's gonna get real tall, really fast. Let's see what I want to do next. So then I want to come back to around the back, and I want to pretty much split the entire turret apart, like so. Bring the entire turret itself. I want to bring it down like so, and then just bring it up like so, for the time being. And then I want to come up here to the arms, and I want to take the fire section and just bring the entire thing down like so. Lead that up. Lead this up like so. He's even too tall for the camera. You want to take this entire section and just bring it down like so. Then you want to take this bit here and fold it in. Where's the fist? There we are. It's one arm done. And you can leave the tail fin out like so, or you can fold it back or whatever. I like leaving it out. Do the same thing to the other arm. I'm going to do it off camera if you don't mind, because I'll be here forever if I do it on camera. I don't know. One of these here all day, so. The arm transforms exactly the same way, it's just metered. So, nothing much else to really see as far as it goes. Okay. So there we are, you have both arms. Then you want to, let's see what I want to do next. Come up here to the nose cone, and you want to tab it. That will reveal the head. And then you want to take this entire piece and you want to just bring the nose cone down like so. And I know you can kind of fold it in more flush, but I don't want to try and rip the rubber plastic. So I'm just going to kind of tuck it in. And there's a gap here, do the turret, and then bring the and then just pull the turret one notch up like so. You can see he's really tall, and he almost doesn't fit in the frame of my camera here. But he does, but just barely. Bring this arm back in if it's okay. Did you really have Blitzwing in robot mode? And oh my gosh, I've been pushing for a updated Blitzwing figure for quite a few years now, and I'm very glad that Hasbro and Takara have finally delivered us one, and I am very, very satisfied with it. I'm not sure about everyone else. I know a lot of people have griped about this figure, especially about the head that we'll get to in a minute, and the arms, which I don't have an issue with whatsoever. But yeah. So, for the gimmicks in this mode, his head. Now, you know it's spring-loaded, so you pop it up, it goes like this. But and it's a face rotating gimmick. And unlike the generation, or it's not the generation, the animated Blitzwing, the heads rotate like this, around, cylindrical. This one rotates up like this. Unfortunately, there's too much paint on the helmet, or on the inside of the helmet, so this will not rotate. Fortunately for me, it's locked on the only face that I care about. I never liked the face changing gimmick in animated. It was a nice homage that they put on this figure, and I might have used it, but I'm just glad that it's locked on the Generation 1 Blitzwing face. So I'm not upset about that whatsoever. And then we'll get to his arms real quick, actually, right now. They don't peg in, so whenever you go to rotate them, you have to kind of hold the bit down here to move them again. I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. I know there's a fix for it. I'm not going to try to do the fix, because again, I don't have an issue with it. But the option is there to fix it if you feel the need. So, possibility. Blitzwing's head can do a full 360, like so. His arm can do a full 360. You can bring this bit up, you know, like so, for transformation purposes. Rotate beneath the bicep, or yeah, above the bicep. Beneath the bicep. Then you got an elbow joint here, and there you got you get 360 degrees at the wrists. No waist articulation. You got a nice range of movement on the leg here. I'm going to bring the arm up a bit so I can get this shown off. You can do all this, go all the way out. You can rotate it all the way around. Some really, really nice leg articulation. You get a really nice knee, and then you got some ankle pivot, and you can close the feet and such for, I guess you could say, toe articulation, if you so please. So I'll get him in a pose here, and I'll add his weapons. Which I already showed them off what they look like, but I'll actually arm him with his weapons. I'll take a sword. I'll plug it in this hand here, like so. Like so. I'll take his gun and just plug it in the other end here. Like so. Again, I don't have any issue with the weapons. It might be a bit small, I will admit that, but in my opinion, I have no problem with them being small. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. He's big, he's imposing, he's menacing. Yeah, and his colors really work. And I have now completed my set of the, what you call it, the Generation 1 Triple Changers. Here is Astar Train. I'll put Blitzwing in the center, he's the largest. Here's Astar Train, classic line. And here is Octane. So, I think they look really nice together. Nice to have them united. I don't own the Generation 1 version in any way, shape, or form. My wallpaper on my computer is actually displayed at the Triple Changers. Granted, they are the Generation 1 iterations, right on the money for that, but these are pretty good substitutes, if not the best version of the figures available. So this has been the video review for Transformers Generations 0 and 30 Voyager class Blitzwing with Star from 65. Thank you very much for watching, and please do take care.